Now, when we talk about unlocking dynamic planning, the most important place to start is with why the traditional audit plan, annual audit plan, is no longer sufficient on its own. So stakeholders, the management that I talked about, audit committee, the chairs of the audit committee, the exec management, or just the senior leadership in your business, they may want an annual plan. It certainly gives certainty and clarity. They want that certainty over the starting point that an annual plan provides. And it does give you a fixed method of measuring internal audit, how many audits we've done against what we said we'd do. I certainly accept that. So they've served as well, but they're static. They're typically built, months before execution begins. And that lag really limits our ability to stay relevant and timely. That can mean poor coverage, missed opportunities to focus our effort where risk is changing. Now, there are always changes to annual plans. Talked about this in the questions. When there's a static plan, often there isn't a dynamism and challenge over the plan and a true regular rebaselining of the plan. Behaviorally, with a fixed annual plan, there's a tendency to retain as much of that annual plan as is defendable, rather than reiterating or iterating it to ensure it provides maximum value. That's what dynamic audit plan brings in. So it's critical to be clear with stakeholders about what it is and what it isn't. So I'd suggest emphasizing, when trying to get management support for more regular risk assessments, for that dynamism, I'd emphasize it's not a revolution. We're not abandoning risk assessment of the audit universe, nor the combination of some cycle-driven audits, some mandatory audits, some risk-based audits, or our governance disciplines over approvals, or our audit committee oversight. We're not abandoning those. Instead, dynamic planning, it's an evolution of the model we already have. That's what I would look at. So it takes an annual plan as a foundation, while introducing more frequent risk sensing, greater flexibility in adjusting priorities, and provides a stronger connection to the real-time risk profile. So if you position dynamic planning as an enhancement rather than a replacement, it can help us reduce resistance and build confidence. And our stakeholders can see that we remain independent, internal audit remains independent. We remain methodical, that's one of our strengths. We remain aligned with our standards, our professional standards, but we become increasingly more responsive, more relevant, and better equipped to add value where it matters most.